Welcome back to the LTN cast. Today we have a game battles match between Senix Esports in the red and Osprey G in the blue. Senix Esports is the #1 team on game battles in Australia, which is sort of interesting. Osprey G, another good contender. We're going to see how these teams play it out. Osprey Jim getting a little bit of that Australian strafe there. We call that the Australian lag strafe. Very ancient technique for the Australians getting that. It looks like the Osprey G has the the camouflage was burned by mass extinction, so that's very important. Camouflage is indicative of a victory in Fathom, capture the flag. If you can get that camouflage, you're on your way to capturing the flag. But it looks like we're just going to have to see how these teams slay out each other. Mass extinction throwing some grenades. It looks like we're going to have a flag pull from Maestro. Maestro's pulling that flag after slaying out some of those blue players, and it looks like while they're all respawning, he was able to get that flag pretty far into the base, and he's going to capture it. Wow, almost a stealth capture for Maestro, just pulling that thing straight out of the base, kind of just going on his intuition and pulling that thing and got it back to his home base. So well played for Maestro. They don't need that camouflage, but again, watch that top timer. That top timer is at 10 minutes and 55 seconds. At 10 minutes, there's going to be a new railgun, and then at about 9:55, a camouflage is going to spawn top middle. So that's going to be the next big thing that blue team Osprey G is going to want. But Maestro, what is Maestro doing? Going back into the flag cap. He's just pulling that flag right across the middle of the map. His teammates are spawning behind him. He is in a good spot to get a second flag capture. Wow, that one was an actual stealth capture. Maestro just putting these blue players away, not only slaying them out, but also using his just massive ability to run flags to just do such a great job here. However, right now the blue team is sort of set up on top mid, and again, that railgun's going to come up in about 15 seconds at 10 minutes flat, and then at about 9:55, we're going to see a camo spawn up top mid. So let's see how this plays out here. Great job by the red players. Oh, I got my name counter there, or my name ticker. Great job by the red players taking out those top mid positions. We have Maestro here with the railgun. He's going to get slayed out, but it looks like Nuke is going to go for that camouflage. Or no, someone already has it on the blue team. It looks like, or no one had it. Where is it? Where's that camouflage? Did it get burned? Oh, Nuke picked it up, and then he was taken out. So it looks like, again, no camouflage for Senix Esports, but they are up by 2. They do have the railgun. Maestro's getting backsmacked again. But Senix Esports doing a great job in this first match. Though I've known the first match in some series to sort of be a little bit of a toss-up. Neither team has played the other one. They may need a little bit of an adjustment. Mass Extinction is about to do some stealth on this guy, but it looks like he already knew he was there. The first match in a series is never a good indicator of how, well, it can be a good indicator, but it's never an absolute on how the rest of the series will go. Though Senix Esports completely coming around, Mass Extinction getting that kill. He's going to pull that flag, and if they can slay out the guys on the right here, which it looks like they might be able to do, or just sneak the flag by, Mass Extinction's pulling that flag and running it perfectly, and it looks like that's going to be 3-0 Fathom CTF for Senix Esports, taking the series to a 1-0 lead. Now, Senix Esports already has that 1-0 lead. Now we're going to play some Coliseum Slayer. Remember, this is the best of 5, so you need 3 wins to actually take the win and take the series. Coliseum Slayer is one of the most maybe vanilla Halo 5 maps. It's very traditional in Halo, where it's a symmetrical map with sniper and rockets, but it plays really incredible, and it's played almost like every other Halo game in the past has played, and that's why a lot of people, I think, really enjoy playing on Coliseum. Holding FPS, looks like he's going for those rocket launchers, pushing along the little spire and green tower, shooting that, and I don't even know how to say his name yet, I'm not even going to try. NZ Skull he kills, and then Chris seems to take him out. Let's see where Eggman's going to do here. He knows the power weapons might be in the hands of some of these red players that he's going to be challenging. Knows that they are not with Skucks. And he comes over here to try to kill Mass Extinction. Gets Mass Extinction, but gets taken out by his teammate. Let's jump on board with that teammate, who then gets killed by Jim. However, Maestro has that rocket launcher and now the sniper rifle, but he goes down with that sniper rifle in the bottom of the sniper tower. Not entirely sure who's going to pick that up. Red team knows where that sniper rifle is, but if none of them can get over there, if they keep dying like Nuke just did, no one's going to get that sniper rifle. Looks like the blue players don't have it either, so red team sort of lucking out. Holden FPS staying in just enough to survive. Is he going to be able to get the kill? No, Maestro does take him out. Eggman with the sniper rifle. Blue players got it back. He should be pushing back, but he is just going to jump off the edge of the map with a sniper rifle. I don't know if it actually got off the edge. Maestro might be able to pick it up there. I'm not sure if he actually got the sniper rifle off. That would be such a massive play. But we're only at 11-7, so only a 3 to 4 kill lead from the red team, Senix Esports right now. Still a very close game, but rockets are going to be coming up in about 25 seconds, so it's going to be important to see who actually gets those rockets. You're going to need to set up for them and take them because these teams are playing very competitively. We now see a 6-point lead for Senix Esports. They're doing a great job of collapsing on the enemy team. However, we have a lone blue player up here by the name of, lone blue player by the name of Jim, but he is dead. That rocket is coming up in 4 seconds, and it looks like Senix Esports has a perfect setup for it. Skux here going to get a guy with the grenade, but he's going to get taken down. Is that blue player going to be able to go up and get the rocket launcher? Holden FPS taking the rocket launcher. That's incredibly important. That allows you to get some free kills. You're down by 5, but a rocket has 2 rockets. So that can be at least 2 free kills if you use them effectively. Let's see how Holden uses these. Being real careful with those rockets because he knows he has to be, and he's not going to get the double kill. Oh, that's the Australian lag strafe coming in for Maestro there, getting him that kill. He definitely should have died, but something about that melee just didn't connect. Senix Esports definitely pulling out the shady tricks here to get this victory, but let's see if Osprey G can come back and maybe get a victory on Coliseum. They are only down by 8. If they can get this sniper rifle, the blue team, they might be able to come back. But it looks like the red team, Senix Esports, is set up for it perfectly. And Nuke already has the sniper rifle, and he's been pretty good so far. So let's jump on with Nuke and see how he snipes today. Couple of misses, actually blasting his teammate in the back, and then he gets perfected by Holden FPS. Holden goes down, but Eggman is still up. Eggman is going to try to stay in the sniper, let his teammates collapse around all these red players that have been beaten out of the sniper tower. You got one player moving up towards rockets. That's going to be incredibly, an expensive move if you're trying to hold down sniper rifle as well. Skux over here trying to get the sniper kills. The rockets coming up, 13 seconds, and a lot of these red players are either dead or far away from them. If the blue team can pick up those rockets, that's going to be a huge play. 2 red players over here getting a blue, and it looks like red is going to get that rocket launcher, but Holden's going to try and make sure he doesn't. Not sure who exactly has that rocket launcher yet. It appears that Mass Extinction, who was on the platform for the rocket launcher, ended up dying, but Alex, whose real gamer tag is Maestro, looks like he picked up the rocket launcher. That's a huge play. Not only are they up by 12 kills, but now they also have the rocket launcher, and I believe Nuke still has the sniper rifle, so they're doing incredibly well. Let's see how he plays this rocket launcher. Oh, and he ends up dying with the rocket launcher, but that's okay. You're still up by 10 kills. If you're sitting in the driver's seat right now, if you're Senix Esports, you have 10 kills. You've gotten almost all of the power weapons. You've been displaying a massive amount of skill in map control. They're doing incredibly well. Though right now I will say the blue team, Osprey G, is doing a good job of holding down the sniper locations. It seems like they just got collapsed in on there, but for a while they were holding that down fairly well. They definitely have their work cut out for them if they want to win, because they're only down by 10. You know, think about it, with a rocket and a sniper pull, you might be able to make up that deficit with a couple of good challenges and a couple of good pushes and some map control. Osprey G is in it. They are still in it. They aren't out of this just yet. Game isn't that over, but we only need 15 more kills from Senix Esports in order to get a victory where Osprey G needs 23. So it's a big little disparity, but they are decreasing their deficit. The blue team Osprey G is doing a pretty good job right now of playing. No real power weapons on the field right now. We're still waiting for those spawns to happen. And it looks like OSP Jim is going to get completely destroyed by 3 red players. Mass Extinction, one of those players. He is up waiting for that sniper rifle. But here's the challenging part. You have sniper rifle and rocket launcher coming up. Senix Esports, the red team, is set up around sniped pretty well, so that allows you to contest rocket launcher, but they have to stay alive here. Looks like Maestro and Nuke getting 2 kills for Senix Esports. That's going to be huge. We have another Senix Esports player up here about to get the rocket launcher, and that's going to be a massive play because that rocket launcher allows you to then try and get that sniper rifle, which they are already set up around. Maestro down here, a lot of blue players coming in to try to get that sniper rifle. That's becoming one of their only salvations, but it looks like Skux with the rocket launcher and Maestro with just the great plays all around. They're going to get the sniper and the rockets. That is huge. That is why Senix Esports is going to take this victory. And I know, yeah, it's not over yet. It's not over till the fat lady sings, but this is sort of a hard match to come back from. You can't really blame me too much for calling it early. Mass Extinction, gonna get naded by Eggman. Nice nade there. Wheezy, we haven't really seen him do anything great in the last 2 games. That could be part of the reason. Sometimes a weak link can end up being bad for you. What's his KD today? He is 12 and 12, actually doing fairly good. Just sort of doing his job and not really doing anything special so far, looks like. Nice little perfect there on Maestro. Maybe it's time for Wheezy to turn up, but there only is 1 kill left for Senix. And that's going to put it away. Senix Esports with the 2nd win in this series. Again, best of 3, so we're going to have another couple of games. Osprey isn't out of it yet. They have a chance to come back. Let's see if they can. Welcome back. It is time for Game 3 in this series between Senix Esports and Osprey G. We're going to see if Senix Esports can put Osprey G away on this Eden Strongholds game. Strongholds is incredibly steamrolly. Again, on Eden you have a rocket launcher at play as well as a camouflage and an overshield. It looks like Senix Esports Nuke is going to get that camouflage, and in my personal opinion, and I've said this in many other casts before, the camouflage when you're talking about Strongholds is going to be your best option, your best thing to go for. It's going to allow you to hold down those strongholds so much easier. Neither team has gone for the rocket launcher because of the early benefits of both the camouflage and the overshield that spawn in this map. But Senix Esports getting that camouflage, it is now burned. The good play from Eggman on Osprey G. Let's follow him. We said last game that he wasn't doing anything spectacular. Let's see if he can maybe change that in this match to better make sure his team can win. Eggman up here on Catwalk. He's a little skittish to go in. I think he knows that in a one-on-one challenge that he probably wouldn't win against these guys. I don't know why he wouldn't otherwise go in. Maybe he was waiting for teammates, but he's going to get taken down. A little bit of a sort of slow play from him. Let's go to Mass Extinction, who's been playing very well. He's on Senix Esports. He's doing a very good job. Nice nade over into blue to get those guys to run away. They have a nice setup here of having 2 of the strongholds at Catwalk and Red Nest. But they're trying to get that blue bend stronghold because that is the better stronghold in most players' opinion. The blue bend stronghold and the catwalk, as far as Eden goes, is the better setup to have. So they're cool right now with trading blue bend for red nest because that means they can have an easier time capturing and holding this setup, because you can sit at catwalk and you can also look at blue nest. So let's go over to Wheezy. He's sitting on the bottom of the map, not sure what he's doing. Check the timer on the top of your screen. That camouflage and the overshield are going to be coming up in about 20 seconds, probably about 9:55, so that's going to be important. That's probably what Wheezy was trying to set up here. They're going to go for that catwalk capture. That's huge because now they're getting points, but they also have this map control where the camouflage is going to spawn. Let's see if it can work out for them.
Rockets are up.
Oh, I don't know why Wheezy just pushed out. That's huge. Why would he do that? Okay, look, Wheezy just died. Eggman ended up spawning in there, but why would Wheezy push out? He risked losing the camouflage there. Fortunately for their team, Osprey G, Eggman was there to spawn and get the camouflage, but sort of a bad push. Bad push by Wheezy. That was really not a very intelligent push there. Thankfully, it worked out for him, but it doesn't always. Nice little double back smack. Is he going to get the triple? Is he going for it? Is he going to get it? That's a rocket launcher with the triple. Let's see if he can make it into an overkill. No one appears to be around, but nice triple from Eggman using that camouflage perfectly. with the double back smack and then picking up the triple kill, stomping the rocket launcher. Now they have a triple cap. You can see how important this camouflage is, and that's why I freaked out earlier when I saw Wheezy go away from it, because it is so important. It can change momentum in a game, and we saw that happen just there. But Mass Extinction and the rest of Senix Esports now pushing into blue base. They're trying to take that catwalk position, and if they can, that's going to be huge, because then they're in the driver's seat. Wheezy getting taken down, did not know he was going to be flanked. Nice double kill from Mass Extinction. Let's switch over to another angle for Skux. He's pushing around with Red Nest. They're still scoring, but they want that catwalk. Someone's on blue bend. He's going to try to go over there. He's going to be met by 2 blue players, though, so they're going to get that stronghold easily, because he's not going to be able to take them out. 2-on-1 never works at this level. Holding FPS in this part of the map, kind of battling it out on the bottom, battling it out for catwalk, doing a good job of moving a little bit inconspicuously and trying to move in ways that are going to confuse the enemy team, but he's going to get pinched from 2 different sides and die. Nuke is one of the players that pinched him, and Nuke is going to be trying to get the catwalk. If they can get the catwalk, that is huge, because they'll not only be scoring, but they'll have the catwalk, which is one of the best strongholds on this map, because it allows you to see both of your strongholds. They're going for the rocket launcher, but I don't know why Nuke is running away from the camouflage spawn, because there's none of his teammates in there. Nuke needs to get that camouflage. If he doesn't, Osprey G could come back and win this. But Mass Extinction seems to know that the camouflage is coming up, and he knows that it's there. It's going to spawn there, so that's big for Senix Esports. A 740 camouflage pull. Comes up every 2 minutes, so the next one is going to be pulled at 540. We're probably going to see some pivotal plays around 540, so keep an eye on the timer in the top of your screen for that. 540 is that new camouflage, and we've seen so far in this game that the camouflage can make or break you, and so far for Senix, Mass Extinction, please. Oh, he dies. That's really not good for Senix Esports. Having Mass Extinction die with the camouflage means that they're going to have a harder time controlling their triple cap, and it looks like the blue team Osprey G is going to get Red Nest. That's one piece of the puzzle. They're still down by 2 strongholds, so they're not scoring just yet. They need to get one more. Looks like the Nukes or Mass Extinction. Nuke or Mass Extinction are trying to take that Red Nest back. We have a push here to catwalk from Holden, but he might actually, he's going to jump off thinking that he's going to die, but he ends up surviving. Sort of a misplay by Holden, but that's okay. He's getting some good slays as well as the rest of his team. They are even now. It's an even 2-on-2. Nice nade on catwalk to get that kill. He's probably going to take catwalk unless there's a big spawn like that. There's a huge spawn over there on blue, and that's one of the reasons you want to have blue. Is blue over red, because blue is much higher up, which allows you to get a little bit more cover if someone is pushing from the red side of the map. So it's unfortunate for Osprey G that Senix Esports has such a nice holdout here. But again, 540, which is coming up in about 30 seconds, we're going to see a camouflage play in this exact room, and that's going to be very pivotal. Whichever team can get that camouflage might have a chance to win. However, Osprey G is sort of getting low in the points here. Only 44 points to Senix Esports 83. So they're going to have to do something. They're going to have to get on the board here real quick in the next 10 seconds, or they're going to end up losing even if they do get this camouflage. So 5:45 game time right now, about 5 more seconds. Wheezy knows that that camouflage is going to be coming up soon, but red team got it last time, so they don't have it specifically timed. Red team, you can see pushing in. They know that that camouflage is up. Wheezy didn't know when it was coming up, and because of that, it's going to get burned. And I 100% now know, yeah, Senix Esports is definitely going to get this win. If they have a rocket launcher, overshield, and the best setup, there's probably very little chance that Osprey G is going to come back from this. Just a lot of missed plays here from Osprey G that probably could have done better. Game isn't over yet, though. Let's see what can happen. We still got Nuke with an overshield and a rocket launcher. He's going to be pushing around just looking for players because he knows it's going to be over soon. Playing really, really sort of stupid, but at the same time, like, he's up by a bunch. So you'll see people play stupid even at the pro level when they know they're pretty much going to win. OSP Jim going to sort of contest his side of the map, but even the Osprey G players are they look like they sort of are playing that they're going to lose. And no money on the line in this game or anything, just a game battles match, just for just for game battles points and the prestige of saying you played the #1 Australian team in the world. But there it is, Senix Esports getting the victory. Very good games from both teams. I'm glad I was able to show you guys these. I'm glad I was able to cast them. It was a lot of fun watching these teams play each other. And I really want to thank both teams, Game Battles, and everyone that's watching these videos for all the support. I thank you all very much. Thank you all for watching. My name is LukeTheNotable, and I'll see you in the next video. I didn't say stay notable. I don't know. I'm talking so fast. Well, bye!